account. Welcome to this player growth test where I'll be taking a look at Andrés Cubas, the 19-year-old CDM who has a 69 overall. Some nice stats from the start. I think he's going to actually be a lot better as a CM, as a cam. Just got a more attacking minded midfielder because his stats aren't too CDM-esque in some areas. He's a 5'7", right-footed, high work rate player with 3-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves, acrobat specialties as well. But I think if you just train him right away, you can certainly do that. He's not going to get too much pace here with the sprint speed or strength, not significant enough where you shouldn't train him because his agility is already so high, and you'll see it goes so well with good ball control, dribbling, as well as nice passing. I would just train him right away. You do the beat your man drill, do some of the passing drills, get that passing up, and maybe work on his shot a little bit as well, because he was such a threat going forward with that agility, and more so as his ball control dribbling continued to improve. But of course, a lot of the growth was focused on the marking, as you can see. A lot of growth over the years through the marking, but he actually ended up being a little bit more of a attacking minded midfielder, and the agility in itself already makes him that type of player. So it's up to you. Again, he's not very strong, he's not very pacey, so I didn't see much use in him as a general CDM because he couldn't really win the ball back, track players down. So going forward was his bread and butter, though, with that agility and the ball control, dribbling, and solid passing as well. You'll see it in tons of highlights here, a lot of highlights of his dribbling, of his agility, just making players look silly with that type of agility. You don't need skill moves when you have a guy who has like 90, I think it ends up being about 95, 96 agility, as he continues to look good in these highlights. Just maybe work on that shot a little bit as well, and I think you could turn him to a really dangerous player as you see him now in these tight little spaces, doing a good job playing a nice pass in the end there to break a defense down. But like all the highlights of him are going forward. I just did not have anything of him defensively because he was not very good defensively, even though his marking and tackling ended up at a decent level. And you see him again, just using that ball control, dribbling, the agility to find spaces, make plays for himself as well as others. You see him making a good run forward and eventually grabbing a nice little assist as well. But he capped out an 83 overall. Very good ball control, dribbling, passing is better than his marking, but he has very good stand tackle. So it's really up to you. But I just personally, he's a much better general center mid. The guy that will push forward a lot for you, make the opposition look silly with that type of agility, and you could get that dribbling up even more so than I did if you do train him yourself, in my opinion. But playmaker and acrobat specialties as well, and we'll take a look at his calculations now. So Cubas ended up being 80 as a cam, 83 as a center mid, even 70 as a right mid, left mid, 83 as a CDM, 79 as a fullback, 80 as a wing back. Like I've said plenty of times, I didn't see much use in him as a CDM unless he was making late runs going forward, getting higher up the pitch. So in general, I really liked him as a CM. Could definitely be a cam and maybe even out wide on occasion with that type of agility. But it's certainly up to you what you see him as. I just generally didn't see him as a CDM at all. I saw him as a guy who pushes forward, makes players miss with that dribbling, plays some nice passes, and again, with training, you'll get him to be a lot better player like that. You'll be able to get his dribbling up higher, his passing up higher, and make him into an absolute beast, in my opinion, with training. One of the benefits of having that this year. With that, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.